Hello, everyone, and welcome to The Next Level, your home for all things video games and gaming news. I am your host, Eddie the Fishman Fisher, joined... I actually had a different nickname for you, and I keep forgetting it. But
What is it?
It's Doug. He's over there. He's doing his thing.
But, yeah, Game Boy. What is it?
You're wearing a Spider-Man shirt again.
I really like this shirt, all right?
I just remember.
It's soft, it's comfy, and it glows in the dark.
Wait, like the webs glow?
Yeah.
Or the Spider-Man glow?
The white on him and the webs glow. Because, I'm 8, and I like glow-in-the-dark stuff, I guess.
You wear your Goosebumps shirt?
If I had one, I would.
I mean, I wish I could remember that stupid name. I thought of it, I was like, that's funny. And then I just forgot about it all day.
That's a good one. No, it's not that funny.
No. So tell me about your Mortal Kombat. We were in the midst of talking about how sweet it is on the Game Boy.
Yeah, okay, so it's really, really bad. But the music is actually pretty impressive. Like, it sounds like the music from the game pretty closely. And you know what? It's kind of impressive, right? That they got Mortal Kombat to run on a freaking Game Boy.
On a 2-button system?
Yeah, like it's not great, but it's impressive what they were able to do. I will say that. And Devin was really loving it. I was like, just play it, man. He goes, oh, man, I'm beat this game. He didn't, but... What is that?
It's a Capri Sun.
Have you ever used these type of controllers?
Oh, yeah. That's actually for the top loader. I have one.
It's an off-brand one. It's terrible.
Wait, hold on. Show it to me.
It's this brand.
Classic
you see it?
Controller. I can't really see it.
It's awful. Don't buy this brand.
What's the name of the brand?
Retro Link.
It's off-brand though?
Yeah, but the buttons don't feel right. Like they're too squishy, if that makes sense.
Oh, I can't find mine's in the other thing, and I'm attached. I'm attached by wires.
Because you already have the Turtles on NES.
I do. I have all the Turtles.
Yes, I figured. I do too.
So, okay, this stuff that you're digging through right now, this is something you got a hold of today?
Yeah, it's all doubles in common, but the guy was like, I wanted to go someone that won't just try to screw me over and resell it to someone. I'm like, well, you're in the right area, so I got the box from him.
I'm trying not to slurp this thing, but I can't. Hang on a second, I'm finishing this.
Okay.
You have to crush it.
What if the NES
could be Capri Sun? That'd be weird.
This is the most creative thing we've ever done on the show.
Created a mascot?
Yeah.
I'm NES, the talking Nintendo. What up, dude?
Yeah, it's in good shape.
Okay.
I just feel weird because I replaced my with that blinking light win, so it's weird because it's not 100% authentic now. So now I feel better knowing I have another one that's got the authentic is that weird? Does that make sense to you?
I mean, it makes sense to me, but you're talking to a guy who was terrified of opening Amiibo.
Well, I'm glad I have you to make my insanity seem normal sometimes.
Speaking of that, so I asked Sarah, and I was like, listen, you make me all like, whoa, I don't know, all over again. What should I do? So she popped down here. She started ripping apart the package.
Whoa.
To solidify me stop being a dummy about it.
Whoa.
So, I mean, I feel bad because she already opened part of it.
Just do it.
I was going to open the rest while we were here.
You might as well.
Well, yeah, I have to now.
You make it a segment.
Open.
Eddie opens an Amiibo.
Man. So here we go. I opened my first Amiibo, and I feel weird, man.
Embrace it. Embrace it. I still want to get that Rockman Amiibo because, that's stupid.
Oh, because the package says Rockman.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, that makes sense to me. That's okay. For you, once again, you were talking to the guy who totally gets it.
Yep.
Man,
I'm glad.
Packaged really freaking nice.
Because Haley's always just like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Look, man, I don't know. Someone will agree with me out there."
You're in good company.
Yeah. Yeah, they are packaged really well, I think.
Yeah, so what is the thing that's below? It's just a piece of paper, like some squares so you can't.
It's like
tin foil,
aluminum foil or something.
Wow, that is silly. Yeah, so my wife pushed me into not being a weirdo today. So that's good. And look at these. Oh, pretty good.
Hold on, let's try to get this music going when you're doing that.
Blowing in your cartridges over there.
Yeah, I like the Splatoon amiibos a lot. They have a good feel to them.
Yeah, well, they have like the glossy texture for like their squid parts, and then they have like the normal stuff for all their human parts. Did you know
Yeah.
Splatoon's a post-apocalyptic game? Oh, I remember that.
I feel like I've heard that before. It's back to amiibo. I feel like that's a thing I've heard.
Yeah, it's like apparently all the scrolls that you pick up in the single player talk about how basically there's like a great flood and humans or something adapt. I don't know what it is because I didn't get them all. Hit somebody. Dude, get over here.
I can't see what I'm doing.
I mean, you could just hold it differently, right?
Oh, I am Scorpion. I don't know. This is kind of impressive. What has this podcast become? What are we doing?
Let's watch Doug, listen to him, just fluttering away and being so happy about all this new toy.
Stop! What? And then I got a big stupid grin on my face. Like, oh man, this is so sweet. Wish I had a pizza around my dumb face.
All right. Well, outside of your sweet box of goodies today, I'm assuming you've checked out Rare Replay.
Yes, I'm mixed on it.
What's got you mixed? Is it because half the games aren't on the disc?
Okay, that part's stupid because you have to install them one by one. So I had to sit there for a while. But then I skipped it and just said install the disc first. The intro song is great. The presentation is awesome. The music in the menu is super good. But the Retron might emulate Battletoads better than this game.
Really?
Yeah, there's like weird graphical glitches, and you can turn on CRT mode, which just means, hey, we're gonna make it really blurry and look like crap.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and it doesn't. but there's cheat codes, and you can turn on infinite lives. And I was just like, well, of course people are gonna beat Battletoads now. Like, don't come to me
garbage.
and say, oh, I beat Battletoads. Like, no, you did not. No one has beat Battletoads. You shut your mouth.
No one in the face of history.
And Conquer, while you can actually play it now at a decent frame rate, it still has frame rate drops.
And it is based off the 64 version, not the Xbox version.
And I know
like that.
Yeah. And I know the 64 emulation is still kind of weird these days, but I don't know, it just seems weird. And the Battletoads emulation was weird. The arcade version of Battletoads, the music didn't sound as punchy as when we were playing it in your cabinet, but I don't like the music wasn't it didn't sound as like.
Did they change it?
No, it was the same, but it didn't sound as full, if that makes any sense.
Poorly.
Yeah. Besides that, it's a pretty cool collection. I think it's really neat. And
did you play RC Pro-Am?
No, I didn't. I ran out of time. Yeah.
It's so curious. I just need to know what you spell.
Yeah, I know. Nintendo. No, it can't. Otherwise, I think it's a really cool set. I think it's worth picking up. I mean, it's only $30.
Yeah, $30, 30 games.
It's a good price to get Battletoads Arcade.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
and then obviously you're getting like Viva Pinata, the Banjos, Conquer,
which I've seen some people online say the 360 versions don't run as smooth as they did at 360 because the emulation's not up to par quite yet. But it just seems weird.
Because of the backwards compatibility thing?
Yeah, which seems weird.
Oh, no. Is that why not everything is on the disc? Because they just gave you 360 download codes?
They just install from the disc. Kind of like how Killer Instinct was. Remember, I bought the disc, and it like installs them, but as soon as you take the disc out, you lose those characters again. But you have to put the disc back in. You know what I mean? It's weird. So
yeah, that is. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense for Killer Instinct because otherwise you could just give everyone the characters.
Yeah, I think it's a good deal. I wouldn't say like don't buy it, but I'm just not ready for all these people. Oh, man, I beat Battletoads. No, you did not. You don't know what it's like. No one knows what it's like to be a Battletoad.
It's not. Okay, before I get back to what you were just doing here, I just want to say you don't beat Battletoads unless it's on the NES or the Sega Genesis.
That's right. That's right. Well, okay. What about this? You use a Retron, but you're not doing any bull crap.
I mean, you could say that about, I guess, Rare Replay though too.
Yeah. Okay, so let me ask you this. Do you think if you beat a game but you use save states, do you still beat it, or you just kind of
I think that's still kind of cheating.
still? Would you say it's a half step, like, oh, I beat it, but I had to use save states? Like, you should say that. Don't just say, oh yeah, I beat it.
Well, because part of beating those old games is having the endurance and like the ability to get through those levels and be good at them to a point where
Yeah.
you can sustain it for the rest of the game. So like having a save state where you can just like nullify that,
Mhm.
it's kind of the same to me.
All right, what about this? You get far in a game and you're like, crap, I have to leave. I'm going to save state right here. And then you come back to the game later and you load your save state from that spot instead of starting over again.
Well, it's different. That's just like pausing it.
All right, there you go. It has been defined here today.
So wonderful.
So it's been defined. Oh, that's a cool set, though. The music is great.
Well, good. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, it's Mr. Wise did so much of it, right? Or
Him and
not
Grant,
Wise,
Grant Kirkhope.
or both. Yeah, I guess it is.
They both did. Yeah.
No, I was going to say, since you're singing more Limp Bizkit or Fred Durst stuff, I think I found out that that's why you like Pepsi.
Just one Pepsi. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, that's right, because he has that song. He's just like, all I wanted was a Pepsi, just one Pepsi. Far from suicidal, still like these tendencies, bringing back the memories that I really miss. No
Yeah,
one can see
probably. You know what's really funny? You know how Facebook does that on this day stuff, which I liked one of your comments because you straight up said like, "Oh yeah, the Pacific Rim game sucked." By the way,
I saw that.
yeah. Why did I get all yellow all of a
Yeah,
sudden?
you sure did.
Weird.
Oh.
Okay,
You
Anyway.
paid off your house in Animal Crossing. It's all you.
maybe it's because I put the can up to it. Hold on.
I
Yeah.
think it is.
What? Sure.
You
All right.
adjusted your white balance. Take a white piece of paper, just put it right in front. Well, it's sure.
That Game Boy actually worked. Look at that. Like, I'm not so gold anymore. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, I had a status update from like 5 years ago that just said pizza and Pepsi. And I looked at Haley. I was like, not much has changed. I feel
No,
like-
not at all.
Otherwise, hey,
What?
Galaxy is pretty cool.
Tell me about it because I didn't get a chance to play it. I'll probably have to grab it tomorrow.
So I played it this morning before work, so I didn't have a whole lot of time, but I did the prologue and the first mission. I really like that art style. Like the
Yeah,
whole
it's
time, it's the anime space cowboy thing. It's great. I didn't try the mech yet. I kind of forgot that was
so
there.
you can like pick him right away.
From what I understand, yeah, you just press a button, boom, you're a mech. As
Oh.
far as I know, don't quote me on that.
I won't.
Okay,
won't.
but like you've played it before, right? Before anyone else, you did.
No,
that
I
previously?
actually did not play that one.
Okay,
I had a chance to. They were going to bring it up so that we could play one of the old demo builds.
yeah,
But he got sick and didn't end up bringing it this way. I've had people that I've known like play it up in this area
mhm.
because we all knew him, knew Brett.
Yeah.
And he had a demo build he was traveling around with. But I never actually got to meet him when he had it,
I think the best way to describe that game is Asteroids Super Stardust.
except for it's a roguelike,
Yeah, with a rogue.
which
But
is
it's
pretty
fun.
cool.
Well, I have
Awesome.
the hiccups. Weird.
How do you feel about like the momentum-based movement?
It's
Because a lot
good.
of people, I think, assumed it was like twin stick, but it's not.
No, I thought it was at first too, but no, it doesn't. I feel like the ship doesn't go too far, and I feel like you still have good control. Because if you play Asteroids, you got no control.
Yeah.
You're all over the place. But yeah, I don't know. It's cool. I really like it actually. So
The movement on that reminded me of Luftrausers, where you rocket in one area and you just kind
Yeah.
of aim your ship. I mean, granted, you're just like shooting up and
Yeah.
falling down at that point.
yeah,
But that kind of idea, like a momentum-based like propulsion.
and the music is cool.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, from what I've heard of the soundtrack, it's pretty sweet.
Yeah, so I would say pick it up if you think games are cool.
$20 and 17-bit hasn't disappointed yet,
Yep.
as far as I'm concerned. So.
If you pre-ordered it, you got a theme.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Dude, everything gets a theme. If you pre-ordered God of War, you get a theme. If you pre-ordered Godzilla, you get a theme, and then they don't sell them later.
Is the theme cool?
It's just the dude standing there with like a gun with the logo, and it's all
Oh.
red.
I can be okay with that.
Yeah, but it's just neat. I was like, shoot. Shoot?
Yeah.
Shoot, I'll take it.
Anything else cool that you played? I know it's been, we only had the weekend to this time, but
Yeah, I picked up Slender for $4 in the store.
wait, like the original, like collect the 8 pages Slender?
No, that one on PC I had because I was like, oh, I could play this with like surround sound and all right.
Oh, as in like it was on console now.
Yeah, it was $4. I was like, yeah, that's a pretty
Oh.
good price to. I mean, I've already played it, but it's fun watching people play and get scared. And I did pick up 2 tables for Pinball Arcade. I think I might have told you which ones they were.
I don't know if you told me. We talked about how you were playing it.
Yeah, Terminator 2 and Black Knight 2000.
Oh, no, you did, because I think you were talking about that last episode too, because we were talking about Black Knight 2000.
You can play all the tables in the game until you get the high score, and then it goes, okay, cool, there's your quarter. But if you buy it, you can obviously do it forever. But then you can buy a pro mode, which I think is $7.99, and you can go in and change all the settings in the pinball cabinet, like if you actually bought the pinball machine, not cabinet. Yeah, you know what? Those guys are cool, and I really like that game. So
awesome. No,
Yep.
I didn't realize it was like that, like robust with being able to go like underneath the table and stuff.
yeah, and if the ball gets stuck, there's actually an option to call an attendant, and the game will like reset it for you.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yep. So I guess that's. Wait, I picked up Knuckles Chaotix. That's right.
Oh, right. I forgot. Yeah. What is that?
You won't like it, but
Probably not.
well, okay. Think Sonic the Hedgehog with less speed and more platforming. How does that make you feel?
It sounds better.
Maybe you will like it
I don't know. We'll try it out.
because you're Knuckles and you have like this bracelet, I guess, and you like hold on to someone and you get your momentum. Like if there's a spot you can't get to, you kind of throw them behind you and then start running, and they'll whip in front of you and boom, you go flying in the air. Or you make them sit on a switch while you run over to another switch and it opens a door. It's actually really cool, and that's one of the 2 games worth getting on the 32X. So
Yeah, I played some 32X games, and all of them looked worse than Sega games.
yeah, well, Star Wars Arcade looked pretty cool, but everything
Right.
else kind of sucks.
Jeez.
Yeah, but no, that game's actually kind of neat. I'm glad I found that, and I did pick up Super Punch Out. I played it. I still think the Wii one might be the best, but I need to play this one more. So I don't know.
I think the Wii one's the best, but I think
Okay.
that Super Nintendo one has a freaking nice feel. Like it just
Well,
feels good.
you and Chris got me wanting to play Punch Out again, so I've been going back, and I really like the guy in Super Punch Out. I think he's the second dude, the big fat guy that goes bleh, bleh, with his tongue.
Yeah,
He's
Bear Hugger.
Yeah, just bleh, bleh. He's awesome.
Yeah, but
That's all I wanted to say.
you get him to do the blat bat, then you're hitting him wrong.
I know. I just wanted to hear it. I just kept
He's in
doing
the
it.
Wii one too, right?
Was he?
Yeah.
Dude, it's been so long since I've played that. Like, I think
Very good, though.
when I got my Wii and that came out, I played it a whole bunch. And then, I don't know. It's a good game.
Yeah, sure is.
Otherwise, that's it.
Okay. I have somehow found a way to play way too many games in the last couple days.
That happens.
So let me break this down for you. So the first thing I tried to play, and I actually was doing this last week, and I completely forgot about this because I've been avoiding the game. But you know me, I love the Golf Club, like the video game on the PS4, the Golf Club.
Yeah.
It's so great, and like people have been making the real courses since they're not in some of the stuff like the Masters is not in Roy McIlroy, and so someone actually made the Masters.
What's the point of even buying Rory McIlroy then?
I mean, there's good mechanics in Roy McIlroy, but I think the Golf Club is overall like the best, like more sim style golf game. I still think Hot Shots is the best golf game.
Overall, really? More than...
Just the way that game plays and stuff, and the physics feel really, really good in Hot Shots. But this is like a true golf game, and there's endless supply of courses, and people keep making stuff and blah blah blah. And it's been a blast. And I've just been kind of playing the courses and racking up scores through like their quote unquote season mode that they updated into it.
Yeah.
The latest update,
Voice correct.
the latest update broke the swing.
Oh,
In a way that they intentionally did it, and it drives. I went on the forums. I was like, what's happening here? Did I just all out of nowhere just get like bad at this game or something?" Because like what happens is like there's always kind of there's a slight delay in the swing, like for the animation as opposed to the actual swing of the analog stick. So you kind of have to pull it back, and there's a little bit of a rest at the top of the swing, and then you swing it forward. But you can always tell, like if you swung all the way back and push it all the way forward, it's 100%. Unless you swung really slow with the analog stick. they made it so that in order to hit 100%, you have to swing that really far forward, which is actually what I stopped doing in Roy McIlroy because I thought I was going to break my controller.
Yeah, I was gonna say I feel like that'd be rough on your analog stick.
Yeah, and you have to flick that thing hard. And so many people are like, "Are you serious? Why would you do this?" And they're like, "Well, we tried to make it so that, gauging percentages was easier to do." And that makes sense. But the 100% is now almost like impossible. It's so hard. And so I was bogeying easy holes.
Do you think you could play that game with a fight stick and use the analog and bah?
I don't see why not.
That would
if
be
you had,
pretty
like,
cool.
Cronus Max, you could do that. I don't know why you would, because I feel like that would be a lot more room for error. But well, maybe not, because it's only two. Well, no, that might be easier because it's just down up. Like you wouldn't have all the super in the middles.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they basically broke the golf club. I'm waiting for an update. So I followed their Facebook page in hopes that I'll see something, but all they keep doing is taunting me with like, "Hey, we made all these cool new tournaments." I'm like, "Hey, screw you."
Do you really need another golf game after this?
I need a new Hot Shots, but that's kind of it.
Okay.
I mean, I've been playing a lot of golf though, because I was trying to play that, and then I went and played some Hot Shots, just kind of remember it. And then I had that tournament going in Mario Golf that no one except for Austin jumped into.
I need to do dude, you know what he did?
No.
He came in, he said, "I played the best game I ever did, and I'm trading it in now."
He traded in the game after that?
Yeah, he was like, "I'm done, man. I have to get rid of it. I'm out." He's like, "I played the best game to make Eddie happy, and I left."
Well, I mean, we tied though. We both got a -16.
Until I come in there and get plus 25.
That's actually a bad score.
Exactly. That's the point.
But it's also over. It ended yesterday.
Oh, I thought it was going to be going. Like, I could join whenever and just go, "Here we go." Hoop.
Yeah, it was a 3-day tournament.
Oh, that's awesome. I did great. You're probably like, "I hate Doug.
Yeah, you got a 0, man. Look at you. You didn't even like get a bogey.
Doug's a jerk, man. He didn't even start a stupid golf."
But anyway, golf. I play a lot of golf games apparently. I almost popped in Wildlife Country Golf for the 64 the other day.
Oh, man. Why would you do it?
That game is good.
I had it, and I was like, "This is poo-doo," and I got rid of it.
Get out of here. That game is
I'm
awesome. So, but no, and then I did play Mario Golf on the GameCube as well. That game
That's
is
good.
really good, but the putting sucks.
Yeah.
Because the camera never follows the shot ever.
Now
Now that's great, but like
Okay.
you'll do a putt, and then you cannot see how your shot lined up and how it was affected. Like you have no idea how that worked because the camera never follows the shot, and it's the worst.
I think the last time I played was me, you, and somebody we were playing. I can't remember who. That was a long time ago.
It's really good though. I mean, it's still a really good golf game, but that 3DS one blows it out of the water. But speaking of the
what
game,
about this?
this is what?
This is good.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
He's speaking of Mario Tennis for everyone who listens to this audibly. I know they're like Burkholder. He downloads the audio and listens.
Does
to
he
it.
really?
Yeah.
Hey Ben, I miss you. You're gonna sell me that Primal Rage machine someday.
It's probably gonna happen.
Please, Ben, please. I want it so bad.
But no, so like I had the GameCube out, and so I was watching wrestling on the computer down here, and I got to catch up before SummerSlam. Which, oh no, did that happen?
Ask Dan.
Oh crap!
Tweet Dan Riker. Yo, did SummerSlam happen?
15. I might have missed it.
Well, now what are you gonna do?
Okay, it's not there yet. I think I have like this is the week of it.
So, did you see Green Arrow is going to be on the WWE?
Yeah, that was a while back.
Well, he's coming on again. He's fighting.
Well, I mean, like they announced it a while back.
Oh, wrestling sounds okay. Because I haven't watched wrestling in so long, but it sounds like the most incredible thing right now.
It's pretty
it
funny.
Seems so stupid.
Yeah, no, but regardless of wrestling,
you know wrestling's fake, right?
The Undertaker really isn't a zombie, everyone.
Oh my God, he's not.
What'd
What'd you just do?
I don't know. I was moving my computer like I needed to see my GameCube for some
Look at
reason.
my Dreamcast, man.
But no, like, so I actually played. It's because I had that argument, well, not kind of an argument about how one of the reasons I don't like Assassin's Creed is because I feel like it's a downgrade from Prince of Persia: Sands of Time, in a lot of good ways.
And it sucks.
I mean, as in like, sorry, I've worded that super bad. Like all the flow of the combat and the movement of your character, I think, is way better in Prince of Persia. So I played Sands of Time to kind of confirm what I was thinking.
And you thought about Jake Gyllenhaal.
I mean, a little bit, yeah.
Okay.
So I played that, and I was like, yeah, this game's still rad. And then I went and played, what do they call that one? The Two Towers? Or is that Lord of the Rings?
That's Lord of the Rings, man. Wait, you're talking about the one with Godsmack?
No. It is. It is the Two Towers.
No.
Hang on, I'm going to grab it.
It sounded like you just fell down a cliff.
Oh.
This is going to sound great for everyone that listens to audio.
Two Towers. Boom.
I'm suing them.
Oh.
I wrote Lord of the Rings.
You know what's really sad that I just did?
It's got what?
I don't know how to read. This is the Two Thrones. I got so excited about the word two.
Mine, it looks blurry on mine, so wow, we are great.
No, yeah, so it's this one though, legit, like the third game in the series, probably plays really like the best.
That's not the Godsmack one.
No, that's Warrior Within. I'll get to that. In the Two Towers, the Two Thrones, gosh. Two Thrones, Prince of Persia, the Two Thrones. They added like a ton of really good stealth stuff, and you could, just go in there and start swinging swords wildly if you wanted to, and it just those games are super rad. So I was like, okay, these are all good so far. I need to pop in the Warrior Within. I just need to see it. And so almost everything about it is actually worse than all of them.
Okay, I was gonna say that you're like better. It's the best one.
No, easily not. The CG cutscenes are really poorly done compared to everything else in the other games. The graphics are worse than the other two. The voice actor is different. Is not the same guy, and he might actually be Master Miller. He might be him.
What's he doing?
Travis Touchdown.
Oh, I love that name. By the way,
they wrote it bad. Yeah, Travis Touchdown's a good name. They wrote it bad. The characters suck. Like, a lot of it's just not super great. And yes, Godsmack is playing almost all the time.
The military.
Yeah, join the army.
Oh, did they go back now?
I don't know if they want to be.
I remember that game started off with a boat, right? Like you start in a boat, and it's got the jugga dubba bugga dubba bugga, and you're like stabbing guys and stuff.
Yeah, that music just keeps going.
That's so funny. That's the only thing I remember from that game. That's it.
Yeah, that's all you need to know.
All right, good.
But no, like, so you get back into the third one. The third one has like really nice CG for back in the GameCube and stuff. And then it has the old voice actor back, and you're already like, hooray, he's returned, and he doesn't sound like garbage. And then you start playing it, and you're like, hey, he's like wearing the white with the red sash.
All right.
No, the combat's good. The stealth was neat, and you can like, I don't know, there's really good stuff going on. I was just reminded that those games were top notch.
Yeah.
And the only other thing I was messing around with was MXGP versus MX versus ATV. Like, I was playing those two dirt bike games.
Oh, wait, hold on. We both have been playing a bunch of Rocket League, though, right?
I mean, that's a given.
Okay.
That's a
All
given.
right. Just wanted to clear it,
So MXGP overall, I think, has really good flow and rhythm. Like the rhythm on the jumps and the flow of the courses is designed really well, and it works. You can tell they put a lot of time and effort into that. But I think even though the game is on the 360, I think some stuff actually looks better in MX vs. ATV Supercross, because the jerseys are flapping around and those look pretty good. The graphics are really good for a late 360 game.
Mm-hmm.
But you know how I was trying to, like, I was messing with it at work when I was testing that system, and
yeah,
I was like, yeah, the manual says pull back on the left stick and then flick up on the right stick to do the jump. And I was like, dude, it doesn't even feel like I'm doing anything. Well, guess what?
What?
I wasn't.
Oh.
Because the manual is wrong.
Really?
100%. So, well, not 100%. I guess it's like 50% because you still have to push up on the right stick, but you pull down on the right stick to like preload your jump, and then you flick up. So it's actually the old school way where you would do it on the left stick, like ATV Off-Road Fury and the original MX vs. ATV and stuff. But they put it on the right stick because it's part of the rider reflex and everything. And it makes sense to be there, but it's like, yeah, like the game actually says, click, pull the left stick down. I was like, what? So I was just messing with it because they have a meter on the side where it actually shows if you're doing good on your preload. And I was like, oh, you got to be kidding me. Like, seriously, the game's manual lied, and there's no tutorial in the game. So it's like I just knew it because I played the games before. And I was like, well, I'm just going to try it on the right stick. I'll try it on the left stick. Okay.
That's really weird.
Yeah. So overall, that game is probably the better game because it has because MXGP is the European courses and MX vs. ATV is all the supercross stuff and off-road stuff and free roam and has ATVs and buggies and all that kind of stuff. So overall, I think the 360 game is actually better, but I do think MXGP does have a little bit better flow.
Is Mike Metzger in it?
Probably not anymore. I don't even know if Travis Pastrana's in there anymore.
That'd be weird.
So you want to be a champion?
I remember that. I don't know why I remember that.
It was Ricky Carmichael on the PS1.
Yup. Okay. Everything.
That was when Vanilla Ice had also like tried to not be rap anymore, and he turned Ice Ice Baby into like a metal song.
I think I remember that. Oh no!
What?
Breaking news. You might not know this. Animal Crossing Amiibo cards launched 2nd of October. 100 to collect. Sold in blind packs of 3.
Don't want them.
Yep, not doing that.
Don't care.
End of the news.
All right. So yeah, no, that's all I've been playing. I don't want to get too long-winded with it. Lots of stuff. I just kept grabbing GameCube games and playing them, like a ton of them.
That's cool.
I'm gonna 1080 snowboarding. I'm gonna do Mario Golf and Star Wars Rogue Squadron and.
I've been kind of dinking around with Rock Band 3 again too, because I mean that's still fun.
Oh yeah. So all right, well let's transition here. We got a couple new releases that came out this week. We've already talked about 2. We had Rare Replay, like we mentioned. Rare Replay. It's all Rare games. You don't think they have that many, but they've got at least 30, and they've definitely got more. And they're all on one disc for the Xbox One only. And did you see? I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but Nintendo. Like, Rare actually came out and said, why didn't Nintendo buy us? I thought we were a perfect fit.
Really?
Yeah, it was on GoNintendo.com. They were like, apparently they came out and said, we never understood why Nintendo just didn't buy us. Because we made games on Nintendo platforms, and it was really fun.
How different would this world be if Nintendo bought Rare? We would have Banjo-Kazooie and Smash Brothers, first of all.
We would. We definitely would.
Conquer remake wouldn't have happened.
Conquer would probably be in Smash Brothers. And maybe we would have a new Conquer game on the Wii U.
Stop.
Like a side-scroller.
I don't want to live in this timeline anymore. I want to go to the Nintendo buys Rare timeline.
Yeah, but like then would we have Viva Pinata?
No. We wouldn't have the Buzzle Gums.
Yeah.
What if in that timeline I turn out to be a jerk?
Ooh, what?
What if in that timeline I turn out to be a jerk?
I mean, I don't know.
I got all these Sega cords.
I guess I'd be like, get away from me.
You jerk.
Or all your cords.
Did you hear that old tale when the Microsoft executives were walking around the Rare building after they bought it and they saw pictures of Donkey Kong Country? Like, oh man, did we buy Donkey Kong too?
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Like, no, you did not. That's not a thing.
What are some of the classic things that are on Rare Replay that you wouldn't think would be on there, but you're like, oh yeah, totally.
There is some early stuff I forgot they did. I can't remember the names off the top of my head, but they did that game Saber Wolf. Do you remember that?
I don't know what that is.
You're a man, and then you turn into Saber Wolf. If I remember correctly, it was just a regular side-scroller Altered Beast thing.
Is that why they made Saber Wolf for Killer Instinct?
I'm pretty sure.
Right.
You know what I could do? I could plug in my fight stick and play Battletoads Arcade.
There you go. You could play it just like a real boy.
So why did they put the NES version of Battletoads in it and not the Genesis one?
Because the NES one's sweet.
I mean, it does have that pause music. Maybe that's why.
There you go. Landed it.
Done.
Slam dunk, swish, touchdown, 2-point conversion, 1 goal. Trying to think of other sports. A home run.
My next question is, when are we getting our Earthworm Jim HD collection of 1,
Never.
2, and 3?
Never going to get it.
No, we
We were
won't.
supposed to see a new Earthworm Jim a long time ago, and it never happened. So.
With Booger Man.
Oh, boy. No one wants that. I mean,
No.
I beat that game. I beat the
Oh.
Boogermeister Booger.
Really?
Yeah, I did, man. Farting on guys, burping on them.
I feel like you did some weird games.
I played a lot of stuff.
All right.
Anyway, yeah, Rare Replay. It's out now. $30, 30 games. And then, oh, darn it. I cannot. Was it Conception was the new 3DS game? Was that what it was this week?
No. It was that weird RPG.
Oh, all right. Sweet.
It wasn't
The
Conception.
weird RPG. It was this
all-
game.
A something. Alt-type Magna Carta or something.
You're thinking of Atli or Rorona. That's a real. Oh, Magna Carta is also a real game.
Leisure Suit Larry Magna Cum Laude.
No, that's probably not it.
No.
Here, I'll look it up really quick. New releases. Since I forgot the name of the game here. 8/3, right? No, 2. What's the date today? 3. Got it. I'm gonna look it up.
Man, they're making some changes to Vega for Street Fighter V that I like.
I haven't watched what he's doing, but we'll get there.
Oh, I can't wait to tell you.
Oh, it was not on that. Hang on. Hwang on, let me tell you. I can't find it. Where the heck was the whatever. It's an anime game that like I know Alex bought. We'll just ask him about it.
You'll probably go, huh? Oh, yeah. That's weird and okay.
I can't believe I don't. This is so weird. Anyway, and the other big one, obviously, that we already talked about, of course, was Galaxy. Roguelike space shooter, arcade style, with a cool anime, like an 80s anime style, like.
What are those Japanese animes?
Thanks, Adakon. So yeah, definitely cool. There's nothing else that was kind of big this week, right?
No, not really.
Okay. Well, cool. Well, I mean, there's a decent amount of news stuff to get into. Okay, tell me about Vega, because I know you're just dying to tell me about this pretty boy, you know.
Okay, so I've always liked Vega. But
Really?
I have, but I don't like playing as much because he's a charge character. I'm not so great with charge characters.
Ah, okay.
So look at this. How would Vega handle as a 100% circular motion character? You're going to find out in Street Fighter V.
That's enticing. See, I think charge characters are just hard because you have to think about when to charge and when it's not a tell.
Yeah, and Vega to me always looked like he should be a quick motion guy, and he never really was.
I agree.
Yeah, so that's cool that they're doing that. And you know what? A lot of people are really mad. I've already seen the comments, but it's like, guess what? I kind of don't want to play Street Fighter 4 anymore. I want to play Street Fighter 5.
Yeah, like I'm actually getting really excited for all the Street Fighter 5 stuff because I think the changes that can have been really cool so far.
Yeah.
The V-Trigger stuff actually seems – it's weird. And actually from the very tiny amount I could try in the, couple minutes I get to play
Oh,
the
you got to
training mode
play
in the
it?
beta. Just the training part because they completely shut it down. You can't load anything.
I can't get in. It just goes, Street Fighter 5 beta is closed. Yes. And that's all you can do.
They did another update so that you couldn't even try. So they made sure that no one was getting into it till they fixed it, basically.
Bummer.
But yeah, so but when I did get into it, I got to just kind of mess around with a couple characters. Like I played all the different characters. It was kind of neat. But you can't do anything in the training. You can't look at the moves. But the V trigger and I can't remember the other thing. The V stuff. It seems similar to Mortal Kombat.
Really?
Like you have kind of like a reversal break or something like that, and then you have like a super. So be interesting how that really works in the actual game because in the training you just have infinite meter. So
yeah, I had some kids talking smack like, "Oh, I could beat you in that game with a controller." I'm like, you can't. Like if they're really good with the controller and something, they probably could. But it's
who cares?
Yeah, I tried saying something like, well, if you got a guy with a fight stick, you have more access to like everything. Like, no, that's not how it works. I'm like, okay, you're right. I don't know what I'm talking about. You're right. I'll stop.
Yeah, that's not why everyone makes tournament edition of fight sticks.
What do I know?
Yeah,
but I mean,
like,
a Spider-Man shirt.
I think if you there's probably someone who could fend on their own in a controller versus a fight stick guy. Like,
I'm sure.
I don't think you can make the argument that the fight stick isn't the best way in terms of like, there's legit things that you can pull off on a fight stick easier and faster than on a controller.
Yep.
That's just silly.
Yep.
All right. Well, here let's skim through a couple of these other ones because the big stuff this week is obviously Gamescom from Microsoft. They had their big day. They had a lot of stuff. But I want to talk to you a little bit more about what's going on with Konami. Obviously, earlier this week or last week or something, I don't know, a couple days ago, I'm not sure when this was, but they're kind of making a hard transition to mobile, it looks like.
Oh, with that new Castlevania too?
Yeah. New quote-unquote Castlevania. Because what is that? Is a pachinko machine or whatever?
Yep.
Ugh,
I got bloodstained, whatever.
So the thing that's driving me crazy about this is like, okay, so here's like some of the stuff that Game Informer kind of put out there. So like the computers in Kojima Productions, now simply known as Number 8 Production Department, are not connected to the internet and can only send messages to each other. Employees who leave the office during lunchtime are monitored by time cards, which I don't know, that would make sense. But if whoever takes that long will have their names announced throughout the company, like Eddie, the Fishman Fisher. He stayed too late in his break.
He was eating a donut.
Developers, including relatively high-ranking ones, who aren't seen as useful, have been reassigned to jobs such as security guard and to the cleaning staff at one of Konami's health clubs.
Guess what? Kojima is taking everyone with him.
Is that a thing?
That's what's going to happen. Kojima's going to go, you're all coming with me. I love you guys. You're my friends.
Jeez.
And they're all going to go, F you, Konami.
Because, yeah, and then it was like the company once monitored for the farewell Facebook a post of a soon-to-be-leaving employee who had gotten a job at another company. Any Konami employees who liked the post were reshuffled within the company. So it sounds like they're just basically throwing a giant middle finger up to everyone that works for them.
What happened was, it seems like Kojima wanted more money, wanted to make the game perfect. Konami said no. They got into a fight. Now Konami are just being huge dicks. Does that sum it up?
And it sounds like they're just being like complete jerks to everyone in Konami.
Isn't Japanese culture supposed to be about respect?
Yeah, I know I'm an expert.
Konami just shot themselves in the foot.
that guy is living in infamy.
I know.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. I think Konami has been making weird transition for a while now, but I think that it's crazy to see how harsh it really is.
It all started with Bomberman X-Zero.
Oh, just being edgy. That was just them being sweet.
And then we got Lords of Shadow, which, I will say, I like the first one. But
it's okay.
It kind of wasn't Castlevania.
Yeah, it was just, you could tell it wasn't a Castlevania game to start, that's for sure.
Too bad people didn't see Bloodborne and go, that's a cool art style. We should make a Castlevania again.
Yeah. Maybe they will. Sometime.
That's kind of perfect, right?
No. Yeah, that'd be sweet.
No, Doug, it's not.
No, I said nah.
Oh, then no, shut up.
Speaking of me saying things wrong, last week, let me apologize. I totally said GPG, not JRPG.
Oh, so I was right.
You were, yep, I was right. You were right. I'm an idiot. That's what I was trying to say.
You owe me nothing.
I owe you nothing except for an apology. Sorry, Doug.
Yeah, I'll take it. I'll keep it.
Guitar Hero has singing now.
Wait, really? I missed that.
Yeah, Guitar Hero Live is now, they're going to have singing in it. So
that makes sense.
It's kind of nice. At least they'll have they have that at least.
Speaking of that, Christy, our wonderful, wonderful PlayStation rep, is getting a Guitar Hero demo, and I told her I want her to bring it to our store, so she's gonna have a Guitar Hero set up one of these days so we can try it out.
Oh, that's great. Is that going to be like an event we can do at the store?
Yep. I told her to do it because I was like, you know what? I want to play it, and I bet you a lot of people in the area would be really excited to try it out. So she
would be super pumped. Would that be like an after-hours thing?
No, during the hours, I guess.
Okay, that's cool. We could probably get some extra hours to actually make that a somewhat event then.
Yeah,
Do you have any details about when she wanted to do that?
I don't. I can message her though.
Yeah, let's get some details and we can start announcing it here and let people know. And dude, that'd be sweet. Yeah, that'd be
Yeah,
awesome.
because I'm curious because I'm Guitar Hero this year has nothing in it that really interests me that Rock Band
You're not
isn't
even
already doing.
you're not even excited about the controller at all.
No, and I told her I want to try it out. I want it to be sold. So,
Yeah. Well, hey, we'll get our chance soon. That's cool.
yep, I'll play the Korn song.
Oh, of course you will.
Falling away from me. Bah, 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 bah.
You have to sing it though the whole time.
All right, I'll do it.
All right, Doug. What if I told you that you can get every Gears of War game on the Xbox One?
I would say, cool.
Well, guess what?
What?
Get ready to say cool because you can get every Gears of War game on the Xbox One.
Cool.
So apparently, obviously, it's going to be in the backwards compatibility.
Apparently,
If you own them, you can play them. But if you buy the Ultimate Edition of Gears One, you will get the 360 downloads of every Gears of War, including the first one. So you have them all on 360.
are you buying that?
I don't know yet. I'm not sure because if I could just play every Gears of War without that, I think I'm good.
Dude,
Like I know the
should get
first
it.
one is going to be like all remastered and cool, but I don't think the changes are like crazy enough to change the game that much to me. Because I
Dude.
played the beta and I was like, yeah, okay.
Dude. Online co-op.
Okay. Dude.
Dude. It'll probably work. What if it doesn't work like Halo?
Dude. Let
Dude.
me tell you, dude.
Dude, Gears of War. I'm getting it. It looks cool. I've been itching to play Gears of War 1, as you know.
No,
So
I mean,
it's like, yeah, it's perfect.
Gears is good. And, you know, I'll definitely play co-op with you for sure.
Guess what? Gears of War 1's the best one.
Get out of here. Gears of War 3 all day.
Nah.
Horde
3 has
mode.
the best pacing, all right?
3 has got some pretty dang good pacing. Oh man, you know I should have put this in front. So the other headline I had was actually about Metal Gear, because apparently the PC version's first.
Yes.
That's weird. And then I didn't know this, but apparently Metal Gear Online is in October, so that won't even be there during launch.
You could kind of tell that was going to happen. They were being really quiet about Metal Gear Online.
But they showed it off, and I thought it looked really fun, so I was kind of looking forward to it. But I mean, I'm gonna. Oh, you know what? I'm in such an idiot. It's only like a month away. I keep forgetting that game. It's like,
dude, yeah, like,
October.
Okay, I go to vacation.
Single player.
I come back at the end of the week. I come back. Freaking Metal Gear, man.
Yeah, isn't that nice?
Ah. I'll
I'll
just
be
text you a
gone.
picture of it and go, hate it, sucks, enjoy your free PS5s that you get over there.
Yeah. Hey, whatever. You've got opportunities that you got.
I do got opportunities. I got, you know it. Don't make what opportunities you got. I got them, son.
Did you ever check to see what Sony offered you in that set of things?
I'm trying to adjust my brightness here so you can
You need
stop
to cover the
judging
whole
me.
camera with white. Like you need to do something like this. I can't even. Apparently, I'm bad at this too. Like do that. White balance, son.
I did it with a Game Boy.
No, you didn't. I could see your whole screen.
Stop. All right. Just
Okay.
stop
Sorry.
judging me. I'm gonna leave. I'll leave. What was I saying?
Where we were talking about Metal Gear, and I asked you. I asked you what were the free dealy whoppers that Sony pitched.
Oh, I have to take like a 90-minute quiz. I haven't done that yet.
Oh, that's a long quiz, but hey, it's worth it. A bunch of free stuff.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
Mega Man Legends inspired Red Ash fails its Kickstarter. Who would have thought? Who would have thought that failed?
But the anime one passed.
Why?
I don't know.
That's stupid. It probably
I'm
got
just
passed because they actually were funded by some other people anyway.
Yeah. What a joke.
I don't even want to spend time on Red Ash. Like they need to just calm down with that stuff.
And I would think I'd be way more excited, but they handled it so poorly.
Yeah, and I think
And Mighty Number 9 is probably delayed, which I think we already talked about.
Yeah, we talked about that last week. It is unfortunately, next year.
I'm a little worried about that game still, man.
Yeah, Mighty Number Nine's got me. I'm not sure how to feel about it yet. Speaking of knowing how to feel about something, did you watch the Scalebound stuff that was coming out of Gamescom?
No.
Not sure how to feel about it. So
No.
it's the first kind of Platinum character action game to me that doesn't look as smooth as the rest. Like, you know how they're really fast and they're really kind of like quick and 60 frames and buttery, and like there's like a flow that every one of those games just kind of has. This one looks a little more like slower and like big sweeps and attacks, like kind of like Drakengard, especially because of dragons running around with you. But
yeah,
I don't know. I was having a conversation with Tom, and he looked at that and he said, "I'm sick of these teenagers with their headphones on in all these action games.
Sit at home with my headphones on."
It's a really good song.
Do you know what that is?
Nope.
Miranda Cosgrove of iCarly did a song, and it's in Rock Band.
Yep. I actually do remember that. Come to think of it.
There you go.
But no, yeah, I don't know. It looks all right, but I don't know if I'm sold on it. Like, it's weird because I'm like, oh man, platinum, dragons, swords, powers, sweet, and it doesn't look bad. I don't want to say it looks bad, but I don't know if I feel like it's like up there as much as I was hoping it would be. And that's like I started kind of watching this Quantum Break stuff, and I didn't check any of that out either. But did you watch any of that? I know it all kind of came out today.
No. As soon as I left work, I was gone, so I wasn't able to watch a lot of this stuff.
I know it's funny. I mean, they showed off some of the live action stuff and kind of how this game's going to play. I definitely want to take a look at it because it's showing some of the third-person action stuff.
That's Remedy's game, right?
Yes.
I love their live action stuff.
Yeah, and I didn't realize the main character that you're playing as is Iceman from the X-Men movies.
Really?
Yeah, I guess so.
Cool.
It's kind of funny to me. Yeah, so I definitely want to check more of that out, but I haven't had a chance to really go through it. You excited at all about your free DVR service for the on-air TV through your Xbox One?
No.
I mean, it's a nice service. I mean, it's cool that you can, I didn't even finish my thought. I didn't want to just throw a comment at Tom about him hating teenagers with headphones, but he kind of has a point. I didn't realize there was actually a decent amount of them.
By the way, Tom hates teenagers. Anyway, let's keep going.
Well, that's kind of true, but
yeah,
and that's understandable too. Teenagers are crazy.
Hey, Tom, we're not saying anything because I know he's listening to this or watching it.
No, but the rest of the conversation was like just kind of about those things and about character action games and. But I watched the trailer, like thinking about that because he threw on his Future headphones and started, kind of get that like dubsteppy punk stuff going on while you're fighting in this like medieval looking setting. So I was like, yeah, I could see how that's kind of off-putting because you're in this like, here's these knights and these dragons in this distant land, and then here you are with your fancy headphones and your Beats audio and like, yo, what up, bro? I'm gonna kill that dude. Come on,
Dr. Dre.
Yeah. But no, the DVR stuff, going back to that, it seems like a neat feature because it's letting you, stream through it and you can actually store it on your hard drive or whatever. But
yeah,
I wonder how much that's going to take up on your space.
Yeah. Better plug in a bigger hard drive, man.
Yeah.
You ever going to do that, you think?
I don't know. We'll see.
All right.
I'm excited about this one, the Xbox One chat pad. That's one of the coolest things on 360, I think.
Hey, did you see there's one coming out for PS4 too?
Yeah. No, wait, no, I didn't see that one. I'm sorry. I think I've heard about them, but I didn't actually see it.
Yep.
Is it going to sit on the top of the controller again? Because that's a bad idea.
Bottom.
Good. Thank you.
You're welcome. I made it myself.
Thanks for letting Kaz Hirai and Yoshida and all
Yoshi.
those boys.
Yeah, I told him.
Thanks for telling him, man, because tell you what.
No problem. I got a direct line to them and Dave Langnell. Thanks.
Oh, yeah? Yeah.
Thanks, John Vignacchi.
Oh, gosh. Oh, yeah. I forgot he threw his telephone out there.
Yep.
Are you excited about Crackdown 3 at all?
Go to the hoop god. I am now, because you can look, man. Crackdown 1, pretty sweet. Me and Ben Burkholder, we know. Crackdown 2, piece of crap. The new one, 100% destructible environments. Yeah, that sounds pretty cool.
That's kind of crazy. Like I just saw this for the first time just now, actually. But man, 100%. That's
more than 10%.
That is more than 10%.
Whoa!
But did you slap your knee on that one?
No, that's not gonna happen. I bet you if someone was here with me, I would have
done it.
The joke was so good.
No, like Battlefield needs to step its game up at this point.
Yeah.
Like, by the time the next Battlefield hits in 2016, I need to see some crazy destruction going on.
I need to see Sweetwater.
We've gone through now 2 of those. Yeah, I need to see Sweetwater too. They've gone through 2 Battlefields without the crazy destruction, and Star Wars Battlefront, which it doesn't have a lot of destruction. So they need to kick it up.
Well, hey, Battlefront, you see what they were teasing? This slides into that news.
No, what were they teasing?
Dogfighting.
Oh, yeah, I didn't see that. I saw that they were showing off some sort of aerial combat in the trailer.
Which is going to make everyone shut up. Because it's like, oh, it's not in space. I'm like, it's the same thing. You're in the sky.
So there's 2 things about aerial fighting in that. One, I've heard it's timed. Like if you get into an X-Wing, you have X amount of time to use the X-Wing before you don't control the X-Wing anymore. I heard that's the same for every vehicle.
What?
Yeah, so I don't know how that's going to play out. I'm wondering if that's something they were just messing around with in the beta, or they're going to change that. I don't know. We'll see.
No. I don't like that at all.
I don't know. But like the other thing too was that I guess the alpha or whatever they had out for Star Wars Battlefront. But the other thing is I've been saying forever now because people are like, space battle. I was like, when in the last couple Battlefield games they've added in like just straight up spawn into a plane and have these maps that you play on and you just do dogfights and jets and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, you don't think they're going to do that for Star Wars? They'll probably just make a space map where you just play as X-Wings. Like, it'll probably happen.
Yeah.
So, and apparently it might. So, I've been saying
Admiral Akbar, your boy.
Admiral Akbar is cool. I think you're confusing him with Noob, who is not my boy.
He's your favorite.
He's a booger taco. That's what he is.
How about a bumper sandwich, booger lips?
I hate you.
Do you know what that's from?
I think that's from Oddworld.
Nope. Close.
I don't know.
Ernest Scared Stupid.
Oh gosh. Yep. With the troll with the 3 noses.
Yep.
Oh boy.
That's Ernest.
Speaking of gross things that you like a lot.
What?
Yeah, because that troll is super gross.
Yeah, he is pretty gross.
Let's talk about some toads. I want to ask you 3 questions about toads.
All right, I'll have 3 answers.
All right. How excited are you that they're going to be in Killer Instinct?
10.
All right. How do you feel about their new look now that they've shown them in game?
I think it fits the Killer Instinct world, but they look too gross.
You think so? I actually think this shot looks pretty good.
I think they
don't
fit that
look
Killer
like
Instinct.
Weird standee.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I think they fit that world, but if they do it in the Battletoads game, I would be okay with that art style.
Yeah. Maybe they'll do a sweet beat 'em up. That'd be awesome.
Wait, did you just say sweet beat 'em up from Mr. Battletoads is stupid, Doug? I hate it.
Yeah, maybe they would do a sweet beat 'em up. Like, 1.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. Battletoads it's not a great game, but it is a good game. And Battletoads Arcade's a really good beat 'em up. So
actually, that is really good. Like,
third question, though. Got one more for you.
Okay.
Who's the best Toad?
Rash.
You're dang right he is.
Yeah, because he's got that foot.
But he's locked behind the rare replay then?
For right now. This is like a beta period for him, which I'm gonna check that out after this. But I think September 1st is when they're gonna close it off.
Okay, so it says right here that Killer Instinct features guest characters from Rare Replay. The first announced character is Rash from Battletoads. Fans won't have to wait to get their hands on him. He's available in the game today. You can play him right now?
Yeah,
Dude.
I know. So let's talk about Killer Instinct for a minute.
Okay.
I haven't bought season 2 and I haven't bought season 3 because my problem.
Well,
I
season
really
three
like
is
that
sad.
game. Yeah, that everything in that game is the coolest presentation. Stupid, dumb, heavy metal, dumb, stupid, full gore. That's great. But you're kind of right in how it plays. Kind of all the same.
Yeah.
And I don't want that to sound bad, but that's kind of how Killer Instinct is.
That's kind of how it's always been, and it's
Yeah.
not a bad video game. It's just that
No.
every character is like you're kind of just stringing a few moves, and it's a guessing game.
And I feel obligated to buy like the whole pack that comes with all the skins, all the levels and stuff, and like it comes with the soundtrack and the original Killer Instinct games. But like, I don't know, I have a hard time justifying like, here's $50 for a digital download. Like, I guess I still like the disc. All right, so
I do too. Like, and especially a game like that where eventually you're going to get rid of it for a little bit, and if you want to go back and just play an old school fighting game and the internet's down for it or something, you're screwed. You don't have any of it.
Yeah. But no, I think if they put a sale on like season 1 complete for cheap and season 2 complete, I'd pick it up. But
yeah, I'm gonna skip through some of this stuff because I mean there's a lot of stuff that they showed at
Inferno
Gamescom, but I think Halo Wars 2.
Oh man, that's
really
awesome.
Cool
that's really cool.
Yeah, that's. I thought the first Halo Wars was really good. It was a really good on the consoles. That's what I chose to say.
And the cutscenes look so good.
Yeah, and they did a really good job of optimizing that, making it work, and kind of streamlining it in a way. Like it didn't feel gimped, but I mean, obviously, it wasn't as robust as like StarCraft, but it felt like it made a lot of sense.
Hey man, how do I go to first-person mode in this game?
Oh, dude.
Banjo-Kazooie.
I can't believe people actually. Oh man, that's sad.
Yeah.
And then I just watched the Lara Croft Rise of the Tomb Raider stuff. That actually looks pretty good. It kind of looks, obviously they still have their inspiration of Uncharted and stuff, and really refining on that gameplay that they had in the first one. It looks like it has a little bit of that on-the-fly crafting, like a Last of Us a little bit too, which I thought was kind of funny. But man, it just looks good, like good stealth and good action. So Tomb Raider shaping up really nice. If you're on the PS4, I'm sorry, you got to wait another year or so.
Yep.
Let's see what else came out of there. There was, of course, there's weather in Forza. New trailer for
this weather, yeah.
There's a new trailer. That's actually a first for that series outside of Forza Horizon 2, actually. A new Rainbow Six Siege trailer came out of that, which is cool. I don't know what Thimbleweed is. Thimbleweed Park. Do you know what that is?
Nope.
Okay. Bill seemed really excited about it, but that's coming to Xbox One. Some retro point-and-click stuff there. City Skylines is going to make a console debut on Xbox One, which I've actually heard good things about.
Yeah.
So that's kind of cool. That picture of Banjo-Kazooie is really funny. Halo 5 is getting a limited edition Xbox One. How do you feel about that? You're really big into these limited edition consoles. What do you think of the look of that one?
I was just kind of okay, I think.
I think it's interesting that they use the two halves thing to make it like, I don't know, I guess to me it's like, like new Halo, old Halo, like the Spartan Locke and Spartan John.
Yeah, I think the controller looks cool. You can get that separate.
Yeah, I'm glad the D-pad is blue.
Yeah, I don't know. I actually really like the I know it doesn't really look like Halo that much, but the Halo 4 360 I really like.
Oh. You cut out there for a little bit.
Did I?
Yeah, just for a sec.
Okay, did you hear what I said?
The Halo 4 one looks cool.
Yeah, but it doesn't really look like Halo, but I really liked it.
Yeah.
But the Halo 3 360.
But
so whatever. Whatever.
Nasty green with this weirdo orange on it. Oh, man. Sorry, I'm loading back in because my
That's fine.
browser all got funky.
Apparently my internet's being really sweet right now, so.
Oh, it's all good. Did you watch the Dark Souls 3 gameplay by any chance?
No. Again, I missed so much. Does it?
Yeah, it looks sharp. Yeah, like it's a little bit faster than Dark Souls 2. Not quite Bloodborne speeds, but it looks like they've taken some of those graphical updates of Bloodborne and kind of applied them there. So That looks pretty sweet. Yeah, that's kind of the big stuff that came out of there. Any other cool things you want to bring up before we wrap everything up? Any other big news things that you were thinking of?
Nothing that I saw or can think of.
Okay. Yeah, it's does Sony have a like a are they doing something tomorrow? Because Nintendo has something this weekend for Gamescom, right?
I don't think Sony was going to be at Gamescom this year. if I
Oh,
remember
were they
correctly.
skipping it?
I think so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, hopefully the Nintendo has something cool to talk about. I mean, obviously the Amiibo thing that we talked about last week is probably part of that.
Yeah.
People are hoping for Pokemon news because there hasn't been a Pokemon announcement at all this year.
I bet you they're busy working on the next big thing for Pokemon. So
I never understood why they didn't just make console Pokemon games. That would help. That would have saved. That would have done big business for the Wii U.
Yeah, that would have helped it.
And you can manage all your Pokemons right there on the gamepad.
See, what are we doing?
Yeah, working at Nintendo, we should be, right?
Yeah.
No, but yeah, like I don't know. Like the only thing I can think they would show is like more of what they have. Obviously, show us some more Star Fox, and then talk about how you can turn off the tilty controls and stuff.
Yeah.
And play it like normal Star Fox. I think that would be helpful because they did the same thing with Splatoon. They didn't tell anyone you could use analog sticks, and that actually helped a lot of people get back into it. Which, by the way, speaking of Splatoon, tomorrow's the big update. And a Splatfest on the 7th, so make sure to vote for either roasting wieners or roasting hot dogs. What team would you be on? Or I said the same thing. Roasting wieners or marshmallows. What team would you pick?
Marshmallows.
Yeah, you're right, marshmallows.
Because you're going to pick those 30-cent hot dogs. I'm not going to die.
They're super good. You know, you get a lot of them.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Paid 30 cents. I got 40 hot dogs.
Dude, what if they showed Zelda at Gamescom?
That'd be crazy, but I'm going to doubt it.
Yeah, me too. I just really want to see Zelda.
Dude, I'm telling you.
I want to see it.
NX Wii U.
We'll see. They'll show the NX tomorrow.
Whoa.
That'd be awesome.
It's a GameCube.
Yeah, it's just they put a handle on the Wii U. That's what they did.
The NX.
Well, anyway, yeah, that's basically it today. Join us next week when we talk more about cool things.
You forgot about the new segment.
Oh man, Doug, I'm so sorry. What do you have for me this week?
What do you think about the Lizard Man?
What is the legend of this Lizard Man?
So the legend is this. Get some scary music when I tell this story, please. So UFO? X-Files? Okay. So many years ago, a young boy I can't remember what state it was, so I apologize. He was down at a swamp, and he said a lizard man attacked him and cut him up. And he went to the police, and they were baffled. Like, oh my gosh, a lizard man. So they actually sent out a real investigation looking for this lizard man. And recently, a bunch of people saw the lizard man run across the road by the swamp, and then some guy's like, I got footage of a lizard man, which to me just looks like a guy in a lizard suit just walking around. So what do you think? Is the lizard man real?
No, I don't think the lizard man's real.
All right, the lizard man and Bigfoot got
kid, and the kid's like, yo, this lizard got me.
Yeah, this lizard man.
They never found him, and then some guy's like, I found this lizard over here, and I think he's a man.
Yeah, did you see the picture of it?
Yeah,
it's like
old, like it looked like an old Tokyo movie.
Dude, it's just a guy in a suit going, wouldn't it be funny if I ran around with a lizard? But yeah, seriously, if a lizard man and Bigfoot got into a fight, who would win?
I'm gonna give it to Bigfoot.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think he's got some pretty big strength. I saw some, monkeys at the zoo today, man. They messing around.
Did you go to John Ball?
I did go to John Ball.
That's really funny because that's where I'll be there tomorrow.
Yeah. Just got to go look at those bears.
And I face my fears.
Did you picture the bears that I sent you where they were like, the one
they
was
were not hugging.
It
was not hugging.
So people kept making it jokes like they were, oh, those bears. And like when the other bear like rested his head on the back of the other bear from behind, everyone like left. Like, well, okay, time to go. If you actually like,
and you stood around like a creepy, like,
because if you left, if you would have not left, but like went around the side, like where you could actually see the bear behind him. There was such a huge gap from his behind to the others behind. Like there was a lot of room in between them. He was literally just resting his head on his back, and they were just hanging out. But we left, and you could hear the bear like making a growl noise, and I just heard this guy next to me going like, "Oh man, must have been a pretty good finish." I was like, "Oh man!" Everyone's talking about these bears getting it on.
Oh man, that's great.
Bro. What do you say, Doug? I gotta open this batch.
Oh, this sheesh.
I think I gotta save this one for Sarah. I gotta let her open that one.
Pac-Man.
Yeah.
You're not gonna. Oh wait, no, you are. You're gonna open Mega Man.
I gotta open all of them at this. That's what I told her. But yeah, anyway, no, I will wrap it up. I will friendly reminder, everyone, please definitely send me anything you want me to kind of look at, report at, or anything for when I go to conference. That's only like 3 weeks away now, so we only have a couple episodes to kind of keep pitching that. So yeah, send it my way. I will do my best to make note of it and check a bunch of stuff out.
You think Rock Band will be there?
Yeah, Rock Band will definitely be there. Rock Band will be there. Guitar Hero will be there.
Hey, you should ask. I'll remind you before you leave. But to get like 110% confirmation, you should ask the Rock Band rep, "Hey, will old Guitar Hero instruments work?" That's all I want to know.
All right. Yeah, I will. Yeah, just remind me, and I'll do that. Put it on the Facebook page. Whoa! I don't know, but that'll do it for this week on the sweet show that we're on called The Next Level, and that ruins the ending. I guess like, thanks for watching The Next Level. We'll see you on the next level on the next level.